Hello. Today I'm back in Minecraft Hardcore Season 10. And I just wanted to speak to the people. What the fuck? I'm getting out of this cave, and then I'll speak to the people. I'm leaving. Christ's sakes. I'm leaving. What's up, friend? What's up? I need to take care of you before I exit the premises. Okay, cool, I'm digging up. I'm digging up until I get out of here. I'm digging up. But anyway, you know what's funny? Sometimes when I'm showering before I do a video, I'm doing I'm commentating, because you don't understand. When I'm like I wasn't lying when I said that before I was a YouTuber. I just commentated. I just talked to myself so much. Where's my fucking... Do I not have any fucking... I don't have any goddamn torches. I don't know why I have all these pieces of armor. That's odd. But... I was commentating in the shower of what I thought I was going to talk about today. And I was doing... I'm not going to be that good at commentating in this video. It's just not going to happen. I don't know why I waste it. Sometimes I have to stop myself from talking in the shower because I have to save it for the video. I'm just an insane person. What I was going to talk about is... I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I hope you will. Because it was some of the most fun I've ever had making a video. I reviewed Obsession. That's the last video I made. I also reviewed Iron Lung in the same video. And... so, I've never reviewed a movie on this channel. I've reviewed a game. But not a movie. And I put footage of that movie in the video. And by this time, it's June 8th, I think? No, June 10th today, when this is coming out. Do I have a shovel? No, I don't. It's June 10th today. So Obsession is still in theaters. So I found on the internet, I found a pirated version of it. I didn't download it. I watched it. I actually recorded it on OBS. That's a crime. Oh shit, that's a crime. You know, that's pirating. Me watching it on a website that someone else distributed it from, that's not a crime. I mean, I think it is, but they're not going to get you for that. But me actually recording it and then putting footage of the movie in a YouTube video, and then I disputed after they blocked it, the AI thing that YouTube uses to check the videos, I put in a dispute. And if you didn't know, Obsession is owned by Universal. Focus Features owns Obsession, and Universal owns Focus Features. So I didn't notice it, but when I was putting in the dispute, I didn't notice that Universal was the ones I was putting it into. If you didn't know, Universal's is famously not very nice about these kinds of things. And I don't have another fucking pickaxe, bro. That's great. But, they're not very nice about these things. And I, pretty much for the entire portion of the video, which is like 2/3 of the video where I'm talking about Obsession, I use footage from the movie and behind-the-scenes stuff and that kind of thing. I'm not doing anything. I'm doing the thing where I'm supposed to be playing the game and I just forget that I'm supposed to be doing that. Yeah, I did that. I pirated it. I didn't even think about it. I didn't pirate the movie. I watched it in theaters. But I pirated it afterwards. When I OBS recorded it on the pirating website. That I didn't download the file or anything. I just watched it and screen recorded it. I might have to go back down in this fucking cave. That's what's funny, because I might be lost. Yeah, I did that. It's a crime. I did it. I put it in the video. I thought it would be fine. I thought there was a fucking small chance that my thing wouldn't be fully blocked. So I did that, and then it was fully blocked, and I was very upset. Because I spent 3 days making this video. And it was not a good video, but I really liked making it, and I wanted it to be seen. You know? So I put in a dispute, which I've never done, because I'm scared of losing my YouTube channel. But, if you put in a dispute and it's rejected, you don't get a copyright strike or a strike or anything like that. So I did it. So basically what I did was, I pirated a movie, put it in a YouTube video, footage, I spoke over it, obviously, but I put some scenes in there where, like, I think parts of it are educational. It could be used as fair use, definitely, because I'm trying to explain a technique that's used in the movie, and I take a portion of a scene where it's used, and I show the scene in its original form in the video, and I put subtitles to explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing that in the beginning of the clip. And I do that, and I also use some scenes with like in the original form in like a montage, like a short montage, to explain how the movie is funny. But like I could, or like a scene that I thought was dumb, I put like a 15-second portion of that in the video. I could take those out because that's not educational. I'm willing to bend a little bit, obviously, but all the other footage that I'm speaking over and there's no sound to, and I don't want to take those out, obviously. It'd be great if I came out right above right where my house is. That's not gonna happen. But I hear this, I hear that, I hear the things. Okay, where am I? Oh my goodness, there's my house. That's awesome. I didn't want to be lost, but yeah, what I did was I did a crime. I really love cinema. You might not even know this because my video might not be seen at this point. I have the file, the video file on my computer still, because I want to release it at some point when I can. But you might not have seen it yet, so you don't know. But if you have, I hope you have. Since I'm not a big YouTuber, maybe Universal has a lot of like copyright claims they have to look at, like disputes and stuff, and they're not going to get to mine in their time limit. Oh my goodness, Casper grew up. That's fucking amazing. That's fantastic. But if that happens, then my video might just get cleared, because that's what happens if in 30 days your dispute isn't paid attention to. So that's something. I could hope for that. I could also hope, I honestly believe that they're gonna clear it, because I don't want monetization. Obviously, I don't think I can't even. That's not what you plant, idiot. I can't even do that at this point. I can't even have monetization. So, and I'm never interested in that for this video anyway. Not that I would ever be able to get it. Oh Christ. Oh, for Christ's sake, what am I doing? But I said in the dispute, because you write a little letter, I fucking poured my heart out to these people. I've never done this, because again, I'm scared of losing my channel. That's not fully grown wheat. Don't do it. I almost called you a horse. You're not a horse. But you just don't, I loved this movie. And when I love a movie in a theater and I see it, I just kind of get hypnotized. So I did a crime. And I sent it to the copyright holders, who could press charges. I don't think they will, but they could. And when I realized that, there was no fear, which is funny. There was no fear in me. That I was not scared of that at all. If I'm going to go to prison for something, it's going to be this. And I'm going to be proud of that. Honestly. Because imagine being in prison, and they ask you, what are you in for? And you say, I pirated a movie, and then I sent the footage to the copyright holders. That's the most awesome thing in the world. And if my video gets, if my channel, no, Casper, don't. If my channel has a decent amount of, this isn't going to happen, but I'm just spitballing here. If my channel, has a lot of people watching it at this point, which it probably won't, but there's a small chance, if I went to jail for that, I would become a martyr. So it's all winning, really. And I'd probably be released, fair use on YouTube would actually be handled better because of it. It's just a good thing all around. I'm willing to sacrifice my freedom for this. And I want this video to be seen on YouTube, I hope. What am I doing? I should have a goal. I should probably get rid of some stuff I don't need. But it's just great. I committed a crime. Because I did. That pirating thing. I did pirate something. Not me watching it, but me putting it in my video. Which by the time the video comes out, it would be August, so I thought it wouldn't be an issue. Having a bunch of footage in the movie. Which is not spoken over. I don't put any important footage in there. I don't want to spoil what the film looks like. It's a spoiler review, so it's not like I'm not trying to spoil anything, but I'm gonna try and get flint. That's something to do, but I could make a goddamn a shovel. That's what I want. Should I make an iron shovel? Yeah. Make an iron shovel. But I did that. I did a crime. And if in the case of my dispute doesn't get seen and my video gets cleared and that gets seen, they could copyright strike me. I mean, it's obviously pirated footage in the video. And I'm confessing to the crime because I'm not trying to hide it. I did that, you know? And honestly, the idea of going to jail for that and the martyr thing, it's dumb, and it probably won't happen, but if somebody actually went to jail for this kind of thing because of a video, it might actually help in the long run. It might actually help YouTube have a better system for their fair use and companies be less strict on that, especially Universal Pictures. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to go to jail, obviously, but I'm willing to give up my freedom for the greater good, which this is obviously the greater good. Like, the video's not good, but I really enjoyed making it, and I want people to... Could you fuck off? You're ruining the moment. It's just I loved making the video, and I can't take out that stuff. I don't want to, and I think it is fair use, for sure. I think it is fair use, what I did. You know, maybe I'm willing to take out some parts of it that, you know, if it means that it can be seen. But, like, very little. It's also an Iron Lung review. It's 2-in-1. And I don't want to separate them. Because I really like the idea of putting 2-in-1. But, like, if, in the event that the video gets put out, and in the small chance of the event that it gets seen by a lot of people, which probably definitely will happen, but I'm just throwing out ideas, just possible scenarios. And then they strike me down, and maybe they put me in jail. If they strike me down, I will fight them. You know? I'm not gonna be scared. I'm not gonna be a wuss. I will not be scared of them. I will. And if they ask me if I pirated the footage, I will say I did. But I also am gonna buy the movie, because I fucking loved the movie. Like, I wouldn't care if I didn't care. You know what I mean? If they put me in a courtroom wanting to convict me of my crimes, it will be like the Punisher and Daredevil. Like, did you pirate your films? Yes, I pirated their films. I recorded on OBS. I was right in the middle of my right fucking mind, and I liked it! Hell, I loved it! And that's true. I did like it. It was great. And I wanted to make the video, and I didn't think I was going to be able to at this point. Because of the thing where I couldn't get footage for it. But I just found it on a pirating website, not having it downloaded, just showing the video. Showing the whole movie. And you couldn't get rid of the subtitles, so that's pretty dead giveaway. And they weren't even right subtitles. The subtitles were... Like, there's a portion of the movie where Sarah says, after Nikki takes her $20 and gives it to the homeless guy, she says, I just bought that guy's heroin for the week. And the subtitles say, I just bought that guy's hairline for the week. Like, buying a hairline is something you have to renew. That's fucking hilarious. And that's what it says. It's dumb that I'm willing to do this. It's probably not even worth it, but it is to me. You don't understand. I loved making that video. You know, I've never done a film review. I've always wanted to do film reviews. I've done film reviews in my head, just critiquing films since I was younger. Since I was like 13. I've just loved watching movies and critiquing them in my brain and giving them rankings, and I wanted to do it on YouTube, and I just think it wasn't a good video, but it was a starting point. It was like my video game Undertale review, but it was better than that one. Like, kind of. Sort of. It was better. Maybe not. But I enjoyed making it. You know, making the Undertale review was easier because I could just use my own YouTube video footage. Because I made a playthrough on that game. And it's just... I had to pirate the movie to get footage at this point. And I did. I didn't even realize it. But you don't understand. When I realized that I sent evidence of that crime to the copyright holders of Universal Studios, I wasn't worried. Because I think it's going to work out. I think they're going to... I think they're gonna see, because I don't want to make. I told them that I didn't want to make money off this. They could have like, I probably won't ever be able to, but like I'm not. This isn't a monetized video. You can keep the copyright claim. I don't care about that at all. Not at all, bro. I just want my video to be seen, and it's kind of a long shot, a little bit, but I believe. I also included clips of The Shining in there, and I think it's public domain or something. There was no issue with that. I obviously included footage of Iron Lung, and there was no copyright claim on that at all, for obvious reasons. You know, Markiplier owned the entirety of that movie, I think. I'm just going to assume that Markiplier owns that movie, the copyright, because he made it, and he didn't... He made it himself, and he had a larger budget. I just assume that he owns the copyright, and he's not gonna... Obviously, he's not gonna be stingy about that. So there was no issue with that. And Curry Barker is another YouTuber. You know? If Curry Barker hears about me being in jail for that, I feel like I have a chance. You know, he's also a YouTuber. And I gave the film a good score, and I was basically just singing its praises the whole time. So that's gotta help me. And I think I made the video in a certain way where, even if you got the whole thing spoiled, I think you'd still be interested in watching it. The way that I explained it and put the video together. I'm not saying that I did that on purpose. It's just, I kind of did. Sort of. I'm not good at making videos. This was the first time I made a fucking review video on a film, and I put the clips together. It wasn't just me putting together the clips in random order, and sometimes it was just a little bit, but for the most part I put them in places, like it was almost like if you paid attention. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I have no clue. But some of the clips were in places where it would, like, if you were actually paying attention to the clips, it would intrigue you to see what happened. You know? It would intrigue you. That was the point. I wasn't trying to spoil the movie, even though I did spoil the movie with words, but I've watched spoiler reviews and still wanted to watch the movie and see it for myself, and I didn't spoil anything really in the footage. Not really. Kind of, but like not any of the scare portions. I didn't include that, except for the one, when I was trying, I'm just gonna put this down and go back to my house. When I was trying to, like the one educational, quote-unquote, part of the video that I tried. Because there's a video on YouTube, it's called The Invisible Horror of The Shining. And I forgot the guy who made it, but it's one of my favorite videos on a film on YouTube. And if that video isn't out at this point, the review video, I put it in the description of that video, I'll put it in the description of this video. But, he talked, it's basically I was using his idea. Not his idea, it wasn't his idea, that's where I learned it. Like, about the technique that I'm not going to say what I was using, like, what I would, like, I'm not going to try and spoil too much of my own video. It's a review. I don't know what I'm talking about, but why not? I don't know. There was a reason why I included that scene, the actual scene. Like, it's the first scene where Nikki is possessed, so to speak, by the wish. And I included a portion of that scene in the video with audio uninterrupted. It's like a minute long. That is the biggest one, and it actually has a place in the video. It actually has a place, and I know that's like if you wanted to have like monetization on your video, this is not possible to have monetization on the video at that point. But since I don't, I feel like there's a chance that I could put that on YouTube. Like, people put clips on a video, like people put there's definitely a chance, because people put movie clips on YouTube, and people can see it, like full clips uninterrupted with sound, like you would see it in the movie. People who don't own the rights to it, definitely they do that. You know, they do that. So I can do it too if it's a portion of my review, and I put it there for a reason. I didn't just put it there just say, "Oh, this movie's scary. This is why." I actually had a reason. I mean, that's kind of what it was, but there was a more reason behind it than that. But this has to work.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
I will fight them. Because this is fair use, and I don't want money from it. I feel like it should be allowed to be on YouTube. And that clip is like 30 minutes into the video. So if anyone's interested in my viewpoint on the movie, if like the review portion, they'll actually see that, and they probably might have seen the movie already, or they're intrigued by the movie in itself, and they might watch it afterwards. I loved the movie, bro. And I loved making the video on it, and Iron Lung as well, because I watched Iron Lung pretty, not that long ago. So, there's that. But I did pirate the movie and put it in my video, but I bought tickets to the movie, and I bought the disc, you know? It's like, I only did pirate it because it's the only way I could have put the footage in the movie at that point. That's the only way. I know people go to jail for that. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Because it's for the greater good. You know, if that happened. It'll be for the greater good. It will be. I'm just going to keep getting Flint. This is the Getting Flint episode. This is the Getting Flint episode of Minecraft Hardcore. But I really enjoyed making that video. And I really, really, really did. And I want it to be seen. Come on, give me the Flint. Give me the Flint. Please. That's all I want. I just want it to be public on YouTube. I mean, I'll even take partially blocked. I just want it to be seen, the video, by people. And yeah, there's like, I review Obsession second in the video, so people have to watch portion of the video to see the copyrighted fucking material. And I can't change it because, like, the thing that the AI on YouTube flagged was the entire second portion of the video, because of course it did. But I think this is fine. I think they're going to see it from my point of view. Could you give me fucking Flint, please? I'm not going to be satisfied until you give me the Flint. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, it was fun to make. I liked the video. I want people... No, Casper. I want people to see the video. Because I enjoyed it. This is the same reason I want people to see all my other videos. But even if they never do, I still really enjoy making it. It's just I want to see it. I don't know. Like, I don't know if they're even going to see it as a... Like, they might not even see it as a problem, because I don't have a lot of... Like, maybe people aren't really going to watch this video, most likely. So they might not even see my dispute. There's a good chance that won't happen. But then, they could, take it down afterwards anyway. But I don't want that to happen. All I want is for it to be on YouTube, that's all. And I feel like they might not have an issue with it. Because most of the people I see on the internet who have problems with this company, or copyright, like, they don't block the videos. They just take they take the monetization. I don't give a shit about that. So I might have a chance. Like, YouTube's AI blocked it, but the people, they might just say, oh, if you don't want monetization, there's no issue. You know? I'm very passionate about that movie. I really am. And I loved it. And I hope I can put that review on YouTube at some point. Maybe not now, but at some point. At some point in the future, because also Iron Lung, I'm not gonna alter the video. I don't want to do that. Unless I take very small portions out. I don't want to alter the video. I don't want to do it. I'm just furnacing now. From a pure gameplay perspective, this is such a boring video. I hate my eyes. I can't tell if this is done. Okay, good. I can't tell. This is all done. Good. That's wonderful. My farm is actually working. I think it's because I might be just staying near it. I don't know. I really don't. But this is a wonderful farm. I should probably extend it, damn it. That was an accident. But it was a fantastic movie. I hope my dog doesn't destroy my farm. I hope that she doesn't. I should do that. I should extend the farm. But I want the video to be seen. That's all I want. And I did pirate it, but I feel like pirating is not the worst crime in the world. I feel like it's not. And I probably shouldn't go to jail for that. In my personal opinion. For this version of pirating, I shouldn't go to jail. I'm saying people who pirate stuff, like, and they make money, maybe, off of distributing stuff that isn't theirs. I'm not saying they shouldn't go to jail. I'm just saying that me making a YouTube video, you know, critiquing and reviewing something that I really enjoyed and not even, and trying, like, I tried not to spoil things too, like, for anyone who watches a spoiler review and, you know, still watches the movie, because I've done that. Spoilers don't always ruin a movie if they're just spoken, you know? They don't always do that, and I say that because I've been spoiled for so many things, not just movies, other things. It's just, you know, I feel like my version of pirating that I did is not a crime punishable by life in prison. You know? Okay, this is gonna work. My farm is gonna work. This is gonna be fantastic. Right, dog? I can even add another row. I can even do that. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I just hope everything works out. I think it will. I think it will work out. I think they'll see it from my perspective. Might be completely delusional, but maybe I have faith in humanity, okay? I have faith in those people. Nobody else does, but I do. You know what was cool, though? I edited the last episode of Minecraft Hardcore. Like, I edited all of them, but I cut up that video. It was only 8 minutes long. That is unprecedented. I've never done that. But if everyone saw the review, I hope you enjoyed it. If anybody saw it. It doesn't matter to me if people watch it or not. I just want people to have the opportunity to watch it. You know? It's not like, oh, I think this is going to be a big one. That's why I care. No. It's just I want there to be the opportunity for anyone who's interested to watch it. Because I'm honestly, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm proud of it, but, you know, it was probably my most professional YouTube video, which if you watch it, you're going to see that it's still not professional at all. But, you know, making reviews on YouTube for movies might be difficult. But I think that I have a chance. I think I have a chance for this to be seen. Because people put Universal Pictures footage in their videos and they don't. Like, people sometimes even get monetization off that, I think. But I know that they exist on YouTube from people who don't own the stuff. And maybe they don't even get monetization, but it's just really... I really enjoyed making the video. I want people to see... I want them to see it. And my server cam is done as well, even though I don't need that. During thunder... It is nighttime. Pretty much. Okay, Casper, don't exit the premises, please. Please. But I know that people dispute their videos all the time. And they're fine. Like, people who make money off of their videos, they get that kind of stuff. It's actually fair use. But I don't know at this point. Maybe me being a smaller YouTuber is actually not gonna help me at all. Because maybe they can take advantage of me easier. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. But I just wanted to talk about it. Not because I wanted to, like... I don't know why I wanted to talk about it. I just really enjoyed making that video. I just want it to be seen. But that's how... I hope that everyone can see it. I really hope that it gets to... Like, they just either don't bother with looking at my dispute or they see it from my perspective, I hope. Look at this. We're putting together a better... The farm is better. That is goddamn fantastic. That's wonderful. What can you even say? I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else. I have an egg. I don't know why I'm throwing those on the ground when I'm not in here. I don't want to hit these chickens. Here we go. Here we go. Is there not a door to this? There is. There we go. We have more eggs. Here we go. They're just laying these all day long. It's actually hilarious, bro. And not one of them is an actual chicken. But I have seeds, so... I have seeds, so you can have the seeds and make more chickens. That's what you can do. There we go. That is goddamn fantastic. So how many feathers do I have? I don't have a lot. So you know what that means? The thing about this is they're all gonna get hit. Okay. They're all gonna get hit. Like even the chicks. Just don't hit the chicks, please. Okay, 5. This is gonna be fine. Okay, this is wonderful. Okay, I'm not gonna kill any others. Sorry. Has to be done. I already have 64 arrows, but it's something. Alright, let me make more. Let me make even more arrows. That's fantastic. Now we have more that I can have after I run out. Who knows when that will be. What am I doing? Oh, yes, let's put this here. But anyways, kind of a short episode, but I think that's going to conclude this episode of Minecraft Hardcore. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope that you get to see that review at some point. If not now, another time. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next episode of whatever I do. Goodbye.